it going?
Welcome back.
We're back. And we're
How's it going,
still playing Detroit
Rock City.
Become Human.
This is the top of the range household.
Detroit
And
City,
I
Become
am
Human, Rock
the
City.
top range household
Come on, Zoe, let's
robot.
go.
200 strangers and diamonds.
We don't know that yet.
He just said it.
Oh, fuck.
He also might be talking about this android over here, though.
Oh.
They're looking
Honey,
at
it
him.
looks amazing.
Dude, fucking
I would
Jesus got
be-
me hooked on Voltage back when he would come to Utah all the time.
I would be very
We're doing a special
perturbed
promotion on this
if I
entire
walked into a
range.
store and
I
all
cost
the employees were androids that looked the same.
They were selling androids.
Yeah, especially if they were selling models that looked like them.
I inhaled my Mountain Dew.
Painting, plumbing, gardening, repairs.
I'm dying.
Welcome to Toxisoris, the show
excellent choice.
where Wesley dies.
Well, the show where Wesley coughs the whole episode.
How much is that one over there?
Look, see that guy right there, Wesley? You see that guy over there?
Many of the
His name's
functions.
Todd. He's gonna be buying me.
Show you.
When I saw Alex
Yeah, right back here.
with this, I thought that guy was like a android rapist. I don't know. They probably don't have
There it
vaginas.
is.
Never mind.
It was a bit
They
difficult getting
certainly
it
do.
back and working. Or
Why? Why would they have
It
robot
was
vaginas?
really
For
messed
prostitution
up. What'd you say
purposes.
happened to
They
it?
have there's an Eden Club in this game where it's like a strip
Whoa,
joint.
what?
Yeah.
See. Anyway, it's as good as new now, except that we had to reset.
Anyway,
Meaning we had to wipe its memory.
yeah, like
Hope you don't
even
mind.
just
That'll
how he
be
looks,
fine.
like I know he's a fucking piece
Okay.
of shit.
Yeah, for real,
Did
right?
you give it a name?
Like he just looks like a
did.
garbage dude. Like if I saw him walking down the street, I'd be like, yeah, he
AX400.
probably beats his wife.
Register
Like
your
he
name.
kind of reminds me of the dude that fucking like stole
Cora.
Woody in the second Toy Story.
My name is Kara.
Yeah, but that guy was creepy because it's a cool hobby, yeah. But if you're way into toys and you're like in your 30s, it's still a little creepy. Let's be honest.
This game's pretty.
What?
This game's pretty.
Oh,
Sorry.
I thought you said that guy's pretty. I was like, no, he's not.
No, we just went over this.
But I wouldn't say he's like that level of creepy. Like this dude just looks like a straight up like douchebag crackhead. Like one of those dudes that'll stab you for a quarter.
Yeah, like I don't know what it is about. Like if you asked me like to tell you what it was about this guy that looks to me like a piece of shit, I couldn't tell you.
I can tell you.
What exactly about
he's,
him?
He's got this like, cause he's got this demeanor about him and like the rough, like, home, like, cause image plays a lot in how we determine first impression. And like, if you look at him, he looks dirty. Like, he looks like a dirty dude. He looks angry all the time. And
That's a good point.
facial expressions also pay, cause like I think
Like
I was
resting
reading
bitch face.
Yeah, I was reading this article. It said humans are capable of making a judgment call within like 1/10 of a second based on looks alone. And so if you're a smiley kind of person, people are more likely to trust you because they see you smiling like that dude's probably a good guy.
The subconscious is crazy, dude.
Yeah, and so that's what it is. Like when I see that dude, I'm like, he's dirty, he looks mean, he looks like he fucking does drugs. He's probably a dick.
See, that was the weird thing about high school. Everybody's like, he's probably a pothead. I'm like, I'm not.
I'm not. For me,
Oh,
for me it was.
That's depressing.
Yeah, for me it was you look like a pothead, and at the time it was like, no, I'm not. But then like later on in my like high school / like beginning high school, end of middle school, I was like, yeah, I smoke pot. And then,
Yeah, see, and like mine, it was always surprising people because I was like, I've never tried it, and they're like, what? And I was like,
Really?
yeah. No.
written by Nicolas Cage.
Oh
It's
no.
David Cage. Did you know Nicolas Cage isn't his real name?
Yeah, I don't remember what it was, but yeah, his son fucking looks crazy to me. Like he doesn't look like him
it's
at
like
all.
Metal Hip Son.
Yeah.
It's because he changed his name because he really liked Luke Cage.
Oh.
Yeah, so he changed his name to Nicolas Cage.
Oh, so anyway, Henry's about to tell me a story before we start
Oh,
recording
right.
about how this game changed his life.
This game is changing me for what some people might say are the better, right? So hopefully, spoilers. I'm sorry for
Hey,
anybody
we're
who
not
hasn't
the lady
seen this.
anymore.
Yeah, we're playing as Marcus now. Spoilers for anybody who hasn't played this quite yet. One of the storylines, you're a female robot, and you're on the run from the police because you go deviant, which means you go out of program and you start feeling stuff like a human. You're essentially like homeless, and you're running with this small human child, and you're trying to take care of her and shit.
See, I haven't gotten as far as whatever he's saying.
And so, I was at Bethos. I was getting me a burrito, and I was like, "Oh, this is gonna be great. I'm fucking digging this. This is the best thing ever." And this dude, it's like 3 in the morning. I just got off work. This dude is like sitting out there, and he looks kind of like sad and rough, and like a homeless dude.
Yeah.
And he's sitting there, and he's asking people for money. So he comes up to my window, and he's like, "Do you have some change, man, or anything?" And the first thought that I had because of this game was like, this dude could have like a kid. with him somewhere, and he's just trying to protect him, or maybe he needs food to not only keep himself alive, but other people that he might be having to take care of. Maybe he has a dog or something. You know, homeless people have dogs sometimes.
Yeah.
And so I was like, fuck, I don't have any change, but I just got my rent money, so I've got somewhat larger bills. So I just gave him $5. I was like, look, dude, I don't have change. I don't have any change in my car. I don't normally carry cash on me, but I do have $5. So here's this. Take this $5, man, and just get some food if you can. Like, I don't know if they'll let you go through the drive-through without a car.
Identification.
But here's
verified.
$5, man. Like, I'm sorry, I can't give you more. And like the whole way home, I was like, God, I hope that dude's okay. Whereas
Here's
like
your order, number
like a week before
847.
prior to playing this game,
That
I'd have
would
been
be
like, I'm not giving that dude
$63.99.
money. He might just use it
Please
for drugs.
confirm payment.
Immediately, I just thought like the best for it. I was like, he might like need it.
Payment confirmed.
Yeah, so that's what this game is doing to me.
Transaction
See,
complete.
Turning me into a better person, and I don't know if it's lasting effects or if it's just like altruism for just a few weeks until I beat the game and it's out of my life.
I was watching Niga Higa, and like there was some homeless people asking for money. He's like, oh, I don't have it, but I'll go buy you some food. And when it came back, they had left, and I was like, see, and that's why I don't want to give people money.
Right.
Because like they're just like, oh nope, don't want the food, and they left.
And that's what
so
I was.
they're not, I'm like,
Kyle messaged. He said, "Oh, I'm not messaging back." We're
Anyway.
recording, Kyle.
in the same vein, I remember I was at Walgreens waiting for
I'm
my
also
aunt
gonna
to come
ask.
pick me up.
Just so you know, I should probably blur his name.
Yeah.
When it comes up.
I already had that thought. But anyway, like I was at Walgreens in Salt Lake waiting for my aunt to come pick me up so I could go to the movies with her. And there was this boy. He was probably about my age at the time, maybe a little bit older. And he's asking me for change, and I was like, I don't have any, because like, at the time I think I was like 14, 15. So I was like, I don't have any. Sorry about that, man. So I sat with him, and he's like talking to me, and like, I guess I gained his trust at some point. And so he was telling me that like he's got this buddy. He came from California. He said he had this buddy that lived in California, who he would make like $2,000 a day, begging for money, and then he'd like get up, walk around the corner, and get in his Bentley and drive away.
Dang.
And I was like, see, now I don't, and now I don't fucking.
And there are people that are like that. There are people who panhandle just for money, and because it's actually pretty lucrative playing on people's emotions. But god damn it, Kyle. Yeah, we did get past the first boss. We're doing stuff right now. Doing important things. But it made me feel better though, because I was like, after I had handed him $5, I was like, he might just take that and use it for drugs. Yeah, that fear was still in the back of my mind, even though I wanted to help him and think the best of him.
See, I think
But
my thing, I
what
would have been
made
like,
me-
here's my bet, though. Here you go.
Yeah, what made me feel better though was, and I had that idea right after, dude. Look at all this shit we missed.
Huh. That was a weird thing, though. I was like just walking through the park.
Yeah, I had, there's probably like people you can talk to and stuff. I think I did the same thing in my playthrough. But what made me feel better about it, because I started having that doubt. I was like, what if he just uses it for drugs or something? And then I made his life worse.
Yeah.
But what made me feel better is I looked in my rearview mirror and he was like standing in the drive-thru, like looking at the menu, like trying to figure out what he could get for $5.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and I was like, man, I hope they let him buy something.
I
And then
tried-
like as I was leaving too, he was like, because I was at the window and he was like on the other side of my car, and as I'm pulling away from the window, I just got my food. I look back and he's like holding the $5 up to the dude at the window, and he's like, can I get something for this? Like I have
That's
money.
cool. I tried that one time at Burger King, and they're like, nah, bitch.
Yeah, some people are not about it.
So then I asked a lady in the drive-thru, I was like, can you just buy it for me? I'll give you the money. And she's like, yeah. And then she pulls up, and then she's like, I'm going to order my food first, and then I'll do a second order for yours. And I was like, okay, that's cool. And then afterwards, she's like, I don't feel comfortable doing it. She drove off, and I was like,
Why did you say yes the first
yeah,
time?
like if you just said no, I would have left.
You didn't even wait for nothing. Oh, I love Kara. She's probably my favorite. No, Connor's my favorite because of the choices I've made for him and his personality. But,
From what I've seen,
but
I like Marcus.
Kara is my second favorite. Marcus is. You know what? I'm not gonna lie. The 3 androids that you play as are probably my favorite characters in a video game, like in a storyline based video game in a
You've been
long
gone for
time.
2 weeks,
Like I
so
love
the
the
place is a
development.
mess.
Better than Vincent?
You do the housework, the washing, you cook the meals.
That game
you
fucked
take
me
care
up.
of-
You guys don't know yet, but that game fucked me
Oh,
up.
I was trying to
Damn,
remember
where the fuck's the
who
black
Vincent
phone
was. I
now?
was like, who's Vincent?
Alice!
Was it Vincent? And I was like,
Alice!
Yeah, actually more compelling than that.
Really?
Well, because
That's Alice. You
it's
look
more of
after
a
No spoilers here,
Oh.
though, because this
for
might
me.
go up.
See, that little girl looks just like the one Connor saved.
Got it?
Yeah, this might go up like next
And I
week.
have
so
theories
don't-
about that
upstairs.
later on, but I'm not gonna spoil anything.
This might go up next week, so don't spoil a way out.
Yeah, but I feel like Like the
Oh,
character
House Cleaning
development,
Simulator 2018.
the character development in A Way Out is really cool. It's an interesting dynamic, but the character development of these androids they go from machine to beings that feel hits like super close to home for me for some reason, because it's just this really interesting take on like, because that's a big fear that people have, you know, technology's gonna take over, it's gonna take out the human race, we're advancing too quickly. And then you see that happen in this game. Like, that's the main selling point of this game, is just a bunch of androids that this company created, and they have this weird processing malfunction where they start to feel and emulate human emotions and empathy, and are they suddenly people? And like the progression, the story progression, and I'm sorry if it's getting really deep with the way that people view video games and stories and stuff, but this is just how I view storytelling, because it's very, storytelling is an art, and I love
like
really
the better
good stories.
Yeah.
So the character development of this is super interesting, because you get to see these unfeeling automatons start to like feel for these human beings and these other characters that they shouldn't be having feelings for. And so the character development that you see between these three androids and the differences that their lives are taking them through is just like seeing like like real people going through these things, and it's fucking insane. Like, I love the way that the story is told in three different perspectives.
Like, it's weird because like even in that last part,
And that's what I love about
Marcus,
Heavy Rain too. It's all the different perspectives that you had from it.
Yeah, like even when
Yes,
we're
Todd?
Marcus,
Bring me a
like
cold beer.
that lady that just like
Right
threw a
away.
cup on the ground to make the janitor dude clean it up.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, and like in a normal society with robots, like robots that we have now, you wouldn't think twice about that. You'd be like, that robot's gonna clean it, it's its job. It doesn't feel, it's a machine. That's what we created it for. But in a world like this, where machines are suddenly starting to like feel and stuff, you're like, that's pretty fucked up to do that, dude. Especially if he's a deviant, and he can get angry about it.
See,
Because at the moment right now, what's crazy
it's
is
a real hockey game.
it looks like it.
What are you looking at?
What's crazy is sorry, Todd. I was watching hockey.
Get the fuck out of here!
I just wanted to check the game, bro.
I'll get back to work.
What's
What
the
a fucking dick.
What's
Why's
the
he just
score,
yelling?
man? Just tell me the score. I'm interested.
Why is he just fucking yelling?
Cause he's a fucking druggie, dude. A fucking drug head. They're irrational. Drugs do shit to people, man.
He's like he just fucking
Like,
lost his
watch,
shit.
check this out. Oh, he's not gonna do it this part.
Alice!
Okay. Oh.
You better stop that
Oh, no,
right
he's not
now!
gonna. There's a part that if you walk in front of him, he'll yell
Why
at you.
is she always pushing me? Always pushing.
Like, what is his daughter even doing? She's not like being loud or anything.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. Drugs make you do like they make you the most irrational person ever.
Well, so there's this thing, like there's a way that I always knew if Brent was on meth, was that if he was awake before me, I knew something was up. Because he'd wake up and he'd like be in energy, like, "Bird gets a worm," and I'm like, I'm always up before you. What the fuck are you talking about? And so he'd just be up like, we're doing a yard sale. And I'm like, we weren't planning a yard sale. And he's just fucking like out there loading his shit up.
You didn't go to sleep, did you? You just stayed up and did a bunch of meth.
Yeah. No. Like, so yeah, I was like, that's the way that I knew. I was like, yeah, no, if he's awake before me,
Yeah,
that means
dude,
that he
like-
didn't wake up. He's just still awake.
Like, chemicals will fuck a person up. Like, this Todd dude, throughout the story that you see him, he's a piece of shit.
Drugs, man.
And
They'll fuck
there's
you.
a part, and it's kind of a spoiler, but not really. There's a part where he's like yelling at Alice and like his daughter and stuff, and then he like breaks down and starts crying. He's like, you know, I love you. It's not your fault. And that's what drugs do. Like, that's a real thing. Like, people actually do that who are on drugs in very fragile emotional states because of it. Like, they have these crazy mood swings, and I've seen it firsthand. And
Yeah,
it's
so
fucking
have I.
insane.
There's this Robin Williams joke. He says
Look at all these bills and stuff that he's got to pay. He's fucking bum.
he's saying a drunk person will like steal some money from you and feel bad about it. A person on drugs will steal money from you and help you look for it.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's fucking great.
But yeah, so like, I love, like, I do love this game more than
A Way Out?
A Way Out. It's like, I love A Way Out.
I'm
It's a
excited
great
now.
game.
If the character
But it's
development's
not-
better than that, I'm gonna be impressed.
Because what it is the story is just so masterfully told in the way that like the gameplay and story mechanics are so well put together. And A Way Out does the same, like, it's along the same kind of game, but it's I don't think that who developed A Way Out.
It was,
Out of the
the
way,
same
for
people who
fuck's
did this
sake.
stuff.
It was a
Yeah,
third
people-
party. It was a
out of
third
the
party.
fucking way
Again.
just because I tried to walk, so I could talk to him. I tried to walk this way, and he got mad. to go around.
But yeah, Way Out is a third party. It's like,
Yeah, so
it's like an indie game.
So
I think EA helped with it, but
yeah, they do a good job of this kind of gameplay. But I feel like these guys, they've got this formula down. They've done games like this before, and they know what works and what doesn't. And it's like this is a masterfully put together
Is there anything in
work.
Oh wait, never mind.
What do you want me to do?
I
I
was
can go outside if I want.
Yeah, I was gonna say like, is there
should
any
probably
like,
talk to
outside
Alice,
shit or?
Because I know I said I was gonna let you do all the choices, but I really want
Well, this is like
Alice to be my family.
Like this is currently the decisions you're making seem minuscule. Like it's not like me
pretty
making a
toy.
quick time decision.
What's its
So I
name?
don't I don't really care right now.
Yeah, I want to make friends with Alice because she's just a sad, alone little girl with a shit life. And I want to make it better, you know. See what this game's doing to me? It's making me a better person. You want me to read this?
No.
I can clean upstairs.
That's-
Let's go clean upstairs.
That's the thing about like Skyrim. It's like they put this whole fucking book in there. I'm like, I'm not gonna read that.
I
You're not gonna clean up the stairs.
I
What the
have
fuck?
actually read a good portion of Skyrim's books.
Really?
Yeah.
Because it's like straight up like actual books. They like put time
Yeah,
into it.
yeah, I've actually read a good portion of them. Just to see what's in them, you know.
That sounds like you.
Like the lore of the worlds in all these books, and I want to know about it. Want to know about it. You know what I'm saying? I want to know about it.
What are you talking about?
Want to get that information. I gotta know things to get my brain a little bit bigger. You know what I'm saying?
Just like that dick. No.
Just like this, dude. Look at me cleaning up this mess. Look at this drunk.
Like,
Messy.
is it that hard for
My room's actually more messy than this in real life.
It's funny, like Alex, like when people come over, she'll be like, "Oh, the house is messy. Don't have them come over." And I'm like, "Have you seen their house?"
Have you seen what they live? They live in fucking filth and squalor.
And she's like, "I don't care." And I'm just like,
Look,
well,
he takes this. Look, he
they don't
takes
care either.
antidepressants, which have risk of behavioral disorders,
with alcohol, which is
with
not
alcohol,
good.
and then also this like stuff called like red crystal or whatever, some weird drug that people do in this world.
Oh, I remember like the smoke with like
Yeah,
red.
that red wispy stuff. He's smoking drugs, dude. It's like fucking crystal meth, but red instead of blue.
Yeah, because blue is a typical. Like,
It is now.
I was reading a news story saying that drug dealers are actually like putting blue
trying to
dye.
make it look blue.
Yeah, they're putting blue dye in it
Like
to
a-
like make it their brand
Like
or
a
something.
bunch of losers.
But like a bunch of people are doing it, so it's like it's not your brand because everybody's like,
Yeah,
"Oh,
now
I-"
everyone's doing it. Look at all these TV shows we watch. Oh, sweet, the game. Oh, I can't go back. I was trying to watch it downstairs, and Tom was like, fuck you.
And you just come up here, stand in his room, just what's going on here?
Watch it.
Like, you weren't even in his way
On the plus side, I don't feel anything right now.
that you know of. I feel stuff. I'm pissed. Probably smells
I'm
like
so
shit.
glad it doesn't show me clean that.
Probably smells like shit in there.
I hope I don't have, like
Like nose.
yeah, nose sense and stuff. Like the ability to smell and shit. Let's tidy up this mess.
Whatever that would be called.
Yeah. The sense of, I don't know, scent or something. I don't know what it's called.
Oh, so next week when I go to my physical therapy, he said that if it's not hurting, then we can stop and I'll be done.
Sweet. Then I can hit you in the face with some pies.
No, my elbow, not my nose.
Oh, damn it. Then I can hit you in the elbow with some pies.
That being said, my nose doctor told me just 2 weeks, so that'd be after this week anyway.
Sweet. When you get back from Oregon, it's just pie central. I'm gonna amp up the risk from 6 to 10.
Pie is a euphemism for dick, just so everybody knows.
It is.
But by the time you
just
guys
wanna
hear
tidy up
this,
your room a
I'm
little.
already gonna have pie on my face at some point.
I only need 2
apparently.
minutes. Is that okay, Alice?
I only need 2 minutes, Alice. I'm just gonna clean your room, okay?
Oh, so the guy showed me the Kirby vacuum. He was all like, I can clean. He's like, what if you could clean your windows in 10 seconds? I was like, yeah, I'd probably do it more frequently. So then he does it with the Kirby because it's got his window cleaning attachment, which is fucking badass. That Kirby's a fucking like machine, dude. Anyway.
It is a machine.
Well, like a badass fucking, like it does some shit. But anyway,
Aw, that's one
Alice
of
in
my favorite
Wonderland.
he
books.
fucking cleaned it in like 2 to 3 seconds, and I was like, you told me 10
course.
seconds, you son of a bitch.
Oh, look, she already likes me because I know Lewis and Carol, Alice in Wonderland.
You should show her the grim fairy tales, man.
Hey, can I talk to you?
Can I get in there?
Oh, I gotta do something over here.
Ventilator window.
Oh, yeah. So there's something I failed to do
Talking about the ledge thing?
in my first playthrough. I didn't get to her before Todd did, so I unlocked this in my playthrough, but I didn't get to use it.
Yeah, I haven't seen that used either.
Can I talk to her? Tidy Alice. Oh, I'm not done tidying Todd's room. God.
I think there was a corner you missed, is what I think it was. Because I think I saw it and I was like, what are we doing here?
Oh, I know what it is. It's this.
Yeah, that corner thing.
There's a picture. I don't know what the picture is, but it's a fucking... Maybe it's fucking family or something.
Here's what I'm confused about.
I really... You know what I just noticed? I'm pretty sure Alice is the freaking android. Or something. Because she looks just like the little girl from the beginning of the game with Connor. And other theories I have later on that I'll let you guys know about as we progress through the game. Because I don't want to spoil anything, but I think this little girl is an android.
See, and I thought that little girl at the beginning was actual little girl, so that's why I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. It's like that maybe this is an android.
I'm sure we used to be friends before I was
I
reset.
think this is an android based off of that
Maybe
little
we
girl.
can be friends again.
But anyway.
Or something. I don't know. But what should I say?
Triangle.
Your father said you chose me.
But like, why is this like
Clara,
the?
it's
So
nice.
he said that
How did you choose it?
Kara was hit by a car, and I'm skeptical. Triangle.
You should tell me about yourself.
But anyway,
What you like to do, where
he
you
said
like to go,
she was hit by a
your
car.
favorite
Right.
foods.
Oh,
Picked
look, she
her up.
trusts me already.
That would really
But I'm
help me.
skeptical because he's abusive.
Oh,
Circle.
you don't
very
need to be
quiet.
skeptical, cool,
I
bro.
hope I
Check
don't
this
scare
out.
you.
But anyway, like
Check this shit out. Watch.
he's got all these bills. So why would he break his robot that's like thousands of dollars so he'd have to fix it multiple times?
Cause he's on
Drugs.
drugs.
Yeah, I understand that, but
He's
like,
on drugs, dude. Nothing he does is rational.
that'd be like if I was like, man, my car's fucking expensive, and then I crash and I'm like, oh, better go get it fixed. I'm like, fuck, I don't have money, and then I crash my car again because I'm like,
See,
I'm
look,
fucking.
this
pissed.
is why I said you don't. If you get her to trust you, she gives you this key, and you can open this little box, and it tells you of the past. It lets you in on the life of this family, and it's really heartbreaking, dude. Like this, her story especially gets me because it's real sad. Just the thought of like these poor abused people who are just trying to make a better life for themselves, and they're just constantly being attacked by shit. And just shit piles up, and it sucks. And what's sad is it happens. Like these are real situations that people go through in life. Yeah, see, this is why I was saying you don't have to wonder, bro. If you get her to trust you, she'll give you the key to this box, and it'll show you what happened.
Yeah. See, and I'm having issues because like Alex has played, and so like I'm trying to do things different from her.
But there are some things you don't want to do different.
Yeah, well, cause like
I don't want to not save, because there are options to not save Alice, and you can end this storyline pretty quickly, but I don't want that. Like I want Alice to be happy.
But yeah, like, cause I saw when the dad like flips out and he's like talking about how the mom left because he's always on drugs or something.
Yeah, this is where
And, like,
I think this is where it starts flipping out.
That pisses me off because like, why didn't the mom take the kid? What the fuck?
Yeah, for real, dude.
I know
Like
what you're thinking.
that's pretty messed up.
Cause like I can see like you're always on drugs. I'm
Dad's
leaving
a
you.
lowlife.
But like, why would you leave the kid to deal with that?
Fucking loser.
You are.
Can't get a job, take care of his family.
If he doesn't have a job, how's
Don't
he
you
paying
think
all
I
these
tried
things?
to make things work?
Loans.
Or whatever I do, when someone comes along, they just fuck it all up.
You gotta buy a new chair,
I know
man.
what you think of me.
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah,
what
maybe
You
it didn't
hate
break.
me. You hate me, don't you? Say it!
God, that'd be so
You
frightening
hate
as a
me!
child too. Like as a kid, you just trust adults and you know,
God.
you just
Well,
trust
especially
them.
if it's your dad.
Yeah, but then to have them freak you out, like that's gotta be traumatizing. Have them freak you out like
I'm
that.
sorry, honey. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Shit.
You know I love
See,
you,
and
don't you?
there's one thing that I'm really proud of. Everybody's
You know I
like
love you.
Luna. She says that I don't cry. Like she doesn't think it's possible because she's never seen it.
Are you proud of that?
Yeah.
Why?
Because she's like, my dad's tough. He doesn't cry. He doesn't care. And I'm just like,
Right, but wouldn't you want her to learn more about how the world actually works? Like people.
Well, I'm not a
people
crying.
cry.
I'm not a crying person.
Right,
Often, anyway. So like, it's more realistic. I guess.
But yeah, it's realistic. But I feel like unless you explain to her why you don't cry as a person, she thinks that everybody who cries is less than her.
Yeah,
dad.
no, she's understanding. Like she knows that. Like, cause
anyway,
she's seen her mom. But anyway,
this got a pretty heavy episode. Welcome to Detroit Become Human, where things get super deep and intense and less funny. I hope you like it.
And it'll remind us of stuff. You'll get some real stories in this bitch.
Get some real life experiences in this beezy.
Yeah, about how Henry beats his son.
I do.
And all that.
I do. I beat my
Kyle.
my not real son.
Henry's gonna go home and beat Kyle for messaging us while we're recording.
I know that. Anyway, be sure to check the description for our Instagram accounts and our Twitter. Follow us on Twitter.
We'll try to put more funny stuff up on Twitter.
Share this video if you liked it. If you don't, let us know what we could do different. Maybe you don't like this heavier episode. If you don't like these longer episodes, let us know also.
We can do some push-ups too.
We can cut them down.
And we'll have it'll get less stuff done, but we can do it.
But we can do it. If you want less done in an episode, but more convenient for you to watch, we'll do it for you.
Just for you.
Because you guys are what makes us keep going.
Anyway.
We do this to entertain our people.
We'll see you guys in the next one.
Bye.